What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing the Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge is a word derived from Greek. It means miracles. A Thaumaturge, or Temperomancer, is one ability to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human's physique and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? Is it impossible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being born one?
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Go ahead and dictate your message. First, play a trick on him. A trick's probably the best solution?
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister. Aggravate your father. Don't add anything. May as well add greetings to our sister.
Please add, My love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Special thanks to 11-Bit Studios for giving a review copy of the game. Alright, WASD to move. Dear Tony, feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to the foreign land among the foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons, and I can't leave it here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Penonsky. P.S. I don't think that this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anekoka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Dear Jinko, please stop with the gantry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on the property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you'll hear about the revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. I will send you all the documents and authorization. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight, you can anticipate the enemy's actions, and you can follow traces, emotion, thoughts, actions, and words. You can reach your goal easier. Alright, cool. So we can snap our fingers and know where to go. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic event of August 29th has cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving in deep mourning. Yesterday, a rally where reform proposals set out by the minister Alexander Bulligan were to be discussed was brutally interrupted by the Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal boarding building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc. In the turmoil, 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People were shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Say thank you and get in. Ask if there's a healer in the village. Ask if he'll wait for you a little bit longer. Sure, might as well.
Grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Find the miracle worker in the tavern. Alright, so looks like we do have a few people we can talk to.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. They warm?
Show no fear. I indeed. You're not looking for trouble? We're just passing by. Yeah, they are warm.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
When enemies lose their health points... When enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. Enemies' health points are shown on the bars below their feet, where your health points are represented by a bar at the bottom left corner of the screen. Play your attack, select a skill icon above your opponent. Okay, so we can do a quick attack. We can do a planned attack. They can told us to do a planned, or we can slap him in the face. You know what? Get up and fight. Perception allows you to anticipate enemies' actions to find out what they are planning and hold the action queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful, require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Alright, so that would be, for example, the planned attack, which is going to be a little bit slower. Oh, you just punch him in the face a couple times. He's not going to die, though. But I think if we do a planned attack right now, we got plenty of health, so we'll smack him in the face. He's going to stab us. And then we can just do a light punch and finish him off.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Alright, well that was easy. Hotel Berzola. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with the misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads to proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume their oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Ooh, nice. Getting some extra points.
Good
We can pet the dog. And we can go inside the inn. I assume this will be the healer over here?
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
We believe in the miraculous power? Or we want to see for ourselves? I feel like we should say the miraculous power.
In miracles. In my condition now, I can only hope for a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Well, we did track him down, or we were born in Warsaw.
I first
Explain.
learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement, I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Alright, fine.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
The silk gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rupture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Okay, so we got everything we need.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations are information that are acquired by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about where the world events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left in the items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you'll find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms: unknown, you see it for the first time; familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to; certain, you know exactly who left it; or traces, only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
Alright, so we snap our fingers here. Throw our little magical dust on the ground. And what might this be? Dimension force is too low. A pattern device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Alright, so we don't want to talk to Rasputin. Dimension force is too low. Word, a dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that newly appointed Governor General of the Yavern Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph de Rome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with the representatives from the Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor's General address to the townspeople is expected to be the next few days. Alright, so we got a word, we got a mind, but we need something else.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Vibrates with a language moan of delight, the touch of the silk, the scent of the courtesy powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns, impending separation and longing. Would have thought that this priest had such a passion. Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals our outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps it's one of his healing methods?
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Well, you see, what happened was...
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
We can pay him well, or we're prepared to beg. I feel like he wants money.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need
Did he destroy us? And obviously we got something going on with the spirits beyond.
What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this game. It's definitely pretty cool.